So at 18, I lost all the money I'd saved up from, I'd worked from a summer job, working at an ice cream shop. The frenzy of the internet had reached its pinnacle. People were making their fortunes out of anything with a .com at the end of it. So at 18, I wanted a piece of action. I wanted to be rich. So I decided during a break from sixth form, I went to a payphone, put a 50p piece in and dialed the number of a broker in the city. The shares that I decided to buy were called lastminute.com. The irony of the name was lost on me at the time, along with the craze of Tamogotchi and the Y2K bug, if you remember those. But if you ask anyone on the street what the internet was at that time, no one can envisage what it was like today. No one knew what an Amazon or a Facebook or even what a Google was at the time. But clearly there was potential for something amazing to happen, like the technology of the internet. So the shares came to me. £479 is what I paid for them, and it seemed like an obvious thing to buy at the time, but didn't realise it was such a speculative thing to do. So a few weeks later, I got home and there was a sea of red at the trading floor. On TVs, it was beamed around the world as the dotcom boom crashed and people were losing their fortunes. I decided this would never happen to me again, so I decided wanted to learn from the best. So I started reading what Warren Buffett was doing, what Jim Slater was doing, and Peter Lynch, the great investors of all time, and really wanted to learn what they were doing right and what I was doing wrong, essentially. So I bought a copy of Rich Dad Poor Dad. It cost £7, £7.99 at the time, which it was about an hour and 20 minutes of my time working at that ice cream shop. But the upside of that investment was unlimited. So I taught myself how to invest. So I've had a portfolio of myself that I've been investing for over 20 years. So then I went to university. I studied geography and economics. After university, I went to a shipping company, so moving oil tankers around the world. Went to night school and got my chartered in shipbroking qualifications after studying at night school. After that, I moved to gas trading, so buying and selling natural gas every day, 8 screens around me, working 12-hour days, kind of questioning if this what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. That decision was taken for me. I was made redundant by that company. It was a merger with a FTSE 100 company, and 10,000 jobs was lost at the time. This was a blessing in disguise, and it gave me an opportunity to see what actually I wanted to do with myself. So I looked at my strengths, looked where there's demand, and what I enjoy talking about on a Saturday night. So a financial advisor seemed a really good fit for me. So I took the exams, did the practical exams, and started my own financial planning practice. And then started helping people with their money, and decided to put all my concepts and ideas into a book, and that's going to be available in 2019, so anyone can read that. And really just to discover, trying to help as many people as possible, just trying to help people make better decisions with their money, improve financial well-being. I think there's a real lack of understanding and what people need to be doing with their money. Low interest rates, people getting next to nothing in their savings, people don't have the time, or people are scared to invest after the financial crash, and there's a pension cliff edge approach where people aren't putting enough money away for their retirement. So I aim to solve those problems by giving people good quality education and really helping them make grown-up decisions with their money.